All right, let's go over these games. Let's go ahead and go over these games right now. They were pretty good games in my opinion. They were pretty good games. Let me see. We're gonna start off with this game. There's gonna be no sound for these. There's gonna be no sound. So this was game 2. This was game 2 versus who do we play against? Super Frogs. This was game 2 versus Super Frogs, and we lost the first game. We honestly got kind of gibbed. I got kicked at a really bad time. Mez didn't have enough runic power for IBF, and we lost. So we still had Link. We still had IBF. He didn't have enough runic power, so we were kind of sad about the way the first game went. And yeah, so we just kicked off in this game. This is a long game, guys. This is a really long game. Yo, Christopher GK, man, thank you very much for the sub, bro. We went in there, we got combat, and I mean, Assassin Arcane just kind of destroys us. Like, it kind of destroys us. There's no priest on the other team, so we can't really do anything this. I'm not even sure what we do there. So obviously the Vendetta's used. I just kind of line it up, but I don't even think I needed to. We got a really good double blind. I think I might sneak a cap in on the Shaman here. That was pretty fortunate. It's really hard to get those caps, honestly. Trying to be a little bit aggressive on Mage. You know, obviously the Purge is coming in, playing Electrocute. Grounding really doesn't hold too much value in these kind of games, but yeah, this is a long one, man. This is a long one. No sound. Slow winning moment. Wait, what? But yeah, so I mean, Mez just getting fucking pumped there. It was AP. Normally we would zone AP, but since it was used on Mez, he still had Shell. We weren't in too much trouble, but actually we might have to use it here. Like, if I'm just rewatching this game, I'm probably thinking to myself, like, you might need a zone. So let's see if we zone here. We're probably calling for it, dude. We're just getting cleaved right now, man. You guys see this? No kicks. Perfect time to ascend. Do we zone this kidney? I guess not. We must have big balls. And I mean, the game plan is just attack Mage, right? Like, just attack Mage. Got to trinket the blind there because Mez is really low. Otherwise, he's got to use the IBF, fake the CS right there. We get the grip go on the Shaman. I get kicked, so, you know, fake one kick, get kicked by another. Do we try and attack Shaman there? I'm not really too sure, but obviously you guys can see Mage is the game plan. He takes a ton of damage. You know, Windwalker, Frost Decay, beating on a Mage, Delirium, can't blink as much. But yeah. Oh my god, man. Mez gets dangerously low there. I have to link. We still have the IBF. I chose to link there just because I wasn't 100% sure he'd actually have a target to hit. So, thankfully, we don't overlap. But, dude, we are getting smashed, man. Look at this. Look at this. There's the zone, and that's a tough zone to use. I'm not sure if I called for it. I'm not sure if Mez did it. I really don't remember. But a zone like that without Vendetta or without AP, and I have no trinket, you know, right now we're thinking, like, okay, we are dead. Like, we need to do something for the next Vendetta. I think, like, right now, here's the Vendetta. So we're really scared right now. Urshield just fell off. Thankfully, I pre-Ghost Wolf did it, but, I mean, look at my HP. You know, I come out, I wall, I put Urshield up immediately, and finally, I'm like, you know what? Fuck this pillar. Like, we need to get out of here. So I'm able to tank a CS there without, you know, getting fucked up too bad. I was able to cast once in this rogue's face, and I'm able to fake him. Sometimes you just got to keep him honest, you know, in a situation like that. They're just like, hey, you know, this guy's got to fake this or he dies. Big balls, boys. I'm able to get a full Hex on Shaman there. There's no interrupts available. I'm trying to follow that up with a capstun, but I think he's a little out of range, and I think that did happen. So I mean, you guys can see just Rogue Mage versus Resto Shaman, dude. Absolutely devastating. And we're finally able to recover here. That was Vendetta, but AP's back up now. I'm in a full kidney shot. There's no trinket available. Mez is getting destroyed. I'm getting destroyed. Well, not really too much, but there's a poison bomb. And you can see a lot of this damage is on Mez, but it's so scary to put Urshield on him because it's like, if they do something cheeky where they CC me or I don't know, they CC him and I get full kidneyed, the double stun on the DPS there allows me to actually get a casted heal off there with the Gift of the Queen, and it allows us to top, and I'm able to get a sheer Hex onto Cubsy on the Shaman, which is going to put him in a position where he needs a trinket. So we're getting some cooldowns. We are taking a lot of damage, but it's kind of one of those things where we take a lot of damage, but we're also able to deal a lot of damage, so we still have a win condition. And there's the grip go, Shaman and Rogue. We're just trying to, you know, make sure we're able to survive. Blink CS. Mez is going to be a little bit of trouble here. Maybe tell him, you know, watch himself. It could be top. And once again, it's kind of a scary situation. Like, I had to Urshield him there. If he step kidneys me right now, there's Vendetta available. I'm going to be in a little bit of trouble. So it's one of those things where it's really scary. And right here, we get some momentum, so we're being really, really aggressive. I know I'm kind of pretty aggressive here with Purges. I think, like, towards the end of this go, he evasions, and I'm just trying to purge through just to make sure we can kill since they can't actually attack him. Immediately zone on the Vendetta there. We probably called that, just scripted up. And look at that really, really low evasion. Right now, I'm just in there. I'm purging. I probably flame shock him. I'm trying to purge some more, but there's a grounding, so I decided just to kind of take it slow. Probably want to get back to the pillar, make sure I don't get CC'd, make sure they don't try and go me. They live to go. I used a pretty decent amount of mana, able to spell the sheep there, but they're going on a trail. I think he still has Karma at this point, so I'm not really worried. Probably a bad target choice by them, honestly. Just ever swapping to the monk if he has Karma, it's literally just wasting time. It's not doing anything. Unless they're like, you know what, we just sheeped them, maybe we could sheep Mez and we'll just get off, but I'm not really sure. I try and sneak a cap here on Shaman. I'm able to get it. You can't see it, though, because he's in the invis right now. And I think right now we're overcommitting to Rogue. I think we got really, really baited by how low we got him. We got the evasion. But Rogue's kind of like a trap in a sense. You know, it's just they're so hard to kill if they don't want to die. You can get stuff from them if they're playing aggressive. If they have CDs, they're playing a little bit more loose. But yeah, so we're committing way too long to Rogue right now. There's the AP. I'm able to purge it off. And this is where it starts to go bad. Once again, it's very similar to the start of the game. You can see how grouped up we are. You can see I'm running really, really low on mana. I have less mana than the other Shaman, which is generally not how this is supposed to go. He should be having to heal a lot more. And, we're on a clock now at this point. And I can't purge anymore. It's going to be really hard for me to be aggressive. I'm trying to sneak away. I think right now I actually may look for a drink. You can see my mana. It's really, really low. I think Trill still has Trinket. I think I'm going to go for a drink right now. I think I'm able to get a couple ticks, but the mage wants to stop me. One thing to note that's really, really obnoxious is that the Arcane Orb actually goes through a pillar. So I actually get like a nice solid drink there. It's like 20% mana. I was kind of tapped, so looking for those opportunities to drink pays off. I'm able to instantly wall this Vendetta here because he kind of walked at me with no kidney shot. So, I just pressed it. I didn't want to get stunned, Vanish Girl, whatever. He gave me an opportunity there. I kind of took it. I think I have a shear here for healer. Do I do it? He faked me. I faked him. I go for a full hex. That's actually a pretty good hex there. I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty happy about that. I felt like I played this game really well getting some CC on the Shaman. It's not something that you really expect to win these matchups, but it's definitely something that can help, tilt the matchup in your favor. So I'm pretty happy. I think I forced Trinket 2 times now with Hex, and we'll see if we're able to take advantage of that. But you guys can see, man, this is why I'm not going to show every game, by the way. These are some dampeners. There were some really, really long games. And every game was about 10 minutes long, so I'm able to get the Earth Shield up before that kidney. I think I'm opting to sit this. There was no Vendetta. There was no AP. Those are the abilities that you really got to look out for. I was able to fake kick here. I still got a fake CS, and it's really dangerous for me to cast here. I'm probably going to end up linking here. Actually, okay, I tanked the CS with the zone. So it had to be something there. If I got locked out without a CD there, we lose 100%. You can see the mana kind of like dwindling down a little bit. Mez under a lot of pressure. I'm under a lot of pressure. Still, once again, it looks like we're being baited too long on a rogue. We're doing too many goes in a rogue. Orc rogue versus mage. In the heat of the moment type thing, it kind of seems like a good idea. I'm sitting this blind, and the reason I sit this blind is because we have no zone, which normally keeps me alive if I trinket. And if I trinket, they have Vendetta. So sitting that blind is really important. Sometimes you trinket, sometimes you don't. Just kind of depends on the situation. And in that situation, since we used zone on the last go, I know if I trinket that blind, they are just going to butter this fucking biscuit, just literally going to get chopped. So, Trill in a lot of trouble right now. I took the full CS. He has Karma, which generally is pretty safe for him. And we plan on using Karma there no matter what, but unfortunately he got low enough to the point where he had to use Trinket too. So they get Trinket and Karma now. So, someone that's normally not a target, we have to be, kind of weary of a target. And this is where the game goes to hell. You guys can see we're all really, really low. We're afraid to push out. We don't really have trinkets. And you can see Blue, Gator, Cubsy's just drinking in the backfield. And we know it. We see it. But we are too afraid to stop it. Normally, Trill would just kind of flying serpent kick in there, but they have Vendetta ready. He has no trinket. He has no Karma. And I actually said I was going to get sapped here because we didn't have combat. They get a sap here. They get a half sheep on me. This is the Vendetta on Trill. He's got no trinket. He's got no Karma. The quarter DR Hex. It's going to be the Spirit Link immediately off that. And, the mana is low. The HP is low. Their Shaman has full mana. He has 100% mana. And right now, I'm just like, I'm literally just trying to coach a little bit. I'm like, yo, guys, we don't have much to work with. We got to get it together. We got to make sure we're picking the right targets. We got to make sure we're doing everything properly. It's super scary. So it looks like I'm trying to go for a drink, but you can see that Arcane Orb just going straight through the pillar. So fucking annoying to just, go for drinks with that thing. So nothing we could really do in that situation. All of us just kind of getting cleaved down. Whenever we're stacked up, it honestly feels pretty bad. But if Mez runs off the pillar, he can get absolutely annihilated. So they get the shell there. I have to put the Earth Shield on him. And this is where it goes really, really well for us. This Ascendance is literally just fucking God mode Ascendance. We were all so low. The Ascendance comes back up. I barely have any mana to work with. And, that's literally just kind of the saving grace right now. This game's been going on for 9 minutes already. And I got no mana to work with. The enemy Shaman's at 70% health. And, you know, there's a lot of trinkets on the other team. And right now I'm just kind of thinking, how do we win this? We're down 0-1 in this situation, so we're not able to get a double go there. Shaman's able to leap away. We're trying to do everything we can to get pressure. I don't actually have a shear. I'm trying to line the hex. I might actually get a full hex here. He probably grounds it. Looks like it was grounded. I'm full blinded. It actually breaks. That's really fortunate for us that breaks. It was right on, I think, the mark of Alanith or something. I'm not 100% sure. So we kind of lucked out there. I may have had to trinket that. I'm not 100% certain. But just look at the mana, man. Gift of the Queen, one of the only spells I can cast in this situation. It costs no mana. Now, I'm not a big fan. I am not a big fan of Gift of the Queen, but, you know, in that situation, you know, costing no mana, you know, it's pretty good. So we got a huge value zone there. They use Vendetta and AP with the zone, so it's able to save my trinket there. Fortunately, I don't know if it's going to matter too much, but right now it's just we got to get the fuck away. It's pretty obvious that we have nothing left in the tank right now. We have no CDs. Fake the blink CS right there. We have no CDs. I don't have a send. I don't have a link. I have wall if they go me. I have no mana. That's the biggest problem in this situation is that I have no mana. It's just, you know, to top in this situation, I'm not even sure. I don't even remember how this game went. I don't even know how we win this, honestly. You know, Resto Shaman has Trinket, Rogue has Trinket, the Arcane Mage is getting Trinket back, and right now we are literally just running for our lives. Right now, basically what's going on is I say, yo, are you guys safe? Trill says, I have Karma. Mez says, I have IBF. I'm going for the drink. I'm trying to do everything I can. Mez slows the Mage. I'm able to get a couple sips there. Yin caps the Shaman. He's not able to throw a totem, so we get a little bit of mana back right there, the full shear. And I think I try and go for a cap off that into a full cap. I might try and go for a hex off that, but there's still CS available, so I just go for the Dispel instead. And yeah, I mean, at this point, I think this might actually be game over. I really don't remember. We just we get Shaman Trinket there, and I honestly don't know how we won that game. Did he not have Link? Like, he still had Trinket for that go. I mean, this was still really scary. That was literally a 9-minute game. 9-minute game where we're multiple times. Yeah, you win this? I mean, yeah, we win this series, right? And I said we lost the first games. It was 3-1 series. So, pretty crazy game versus Rogue Mage. I'm not going to show all the games. They eventually switched up Rogue Mage Priest, and it was still really difficult. But yeah, so that was Series 1. It was versus Super Frogs, who ended up beating us in the first cup. And then this is Game 1 versus Splice. This was also a pretty crazy game that we ended up losing. We actually decided to open up with DH Warrior here. We warmed up a little bit with DH Warrior. We kind of felt like DH Warrior was pretty good in cleave matchups. This is a matchup that they kind of said was going to be difficult. You know, DH Windwalker generally versus Resto Shaman is really scary. DH Windwalker generally versus Resto Shaman is really scary. So, you know, I kind of expect to be the targeted choice here. Show us all games. I'm not going to go over all the games. Sorry. So this is the second series. We had a sick game versus this team that I kind of am sad that I didn't record. I forgot to record a lot. You always lose in the Grand. Did we always lose in the Grand? The Grand's just not our map, bro. So, I mean, immediately, you kind of expect them to go me, fake a kick right there. I'm just kind of pushing in. Our goal is obviously, you know what we do, man. We purge, we be aggressive, we want to get in their face. Swap Burst Shield over to Mez there. They were doing a little bit of damage to him, and, you know, my thought process was like, hey, they just use Fist of Fury. They don't have a restun to follow this up, so we'll probably be okay. But since it was meta, it was Nem, it was Touch of Death, I'm just going to end up trinketing there. I'm going to end up using the wall. But we're still in a lot of trouble. I still got to deal with a bunch of kicks. I'm able to fake one. Unfortunately, not able to fake the second one. I get Belt really low there. So, you know, Mez kind of throws out the darkness. There's the rallying. And this is why this comp's so scary. You know, even after the initial burst, even after the stuns are on DR, they still have so much pressure. I tried to sneak away with that Enervate. I'm, you know, not able to. And now it's like they got Trinket, they got Wall, they got Darkness, they got Rally. And it is just fucking full peel mode from this point forward. You guys can just see I am just getting relentlessly, absolutely annihilated. Full fear. I got to fake the one kick. Able to do so. I have a undulation there, so I decided to go with the healing surge for the double healing. It's actually really good value with undulation because 50% more. And Chun-Li's just sitting right on my ball sack, dude. And Druvos, you know, just having the time of his life. Just, you know, throw up a life bloom, throw up a rejuve. I'm over here just having to fucking fake every single kick. We actually got a lot of pressure here on Chun. I'm actually really sad he didn't die. We got the trinket, we got the karma. We were almost able to kill him. I'm still trying to be really aggressive, but it's just, you know, these are two really mobile melee classes, so it's kind of hard for my warrior to, you know, attack them. You know, Mez just kind of keeping pressure on Druvos. I'm not able to stop that, unfortunately, and Trill's just babysitting me the entire time. If both of my DPS are stacked on their DPS the entire time, It's just them going to be getting double stunned over and over and over again, so it's generally not really that good for them to be stacked up. I have a pre-Earthen and a pre-Ghost Wolf for this, so I'm in no trouble whatsoever. I'm actually, yeah, literally after that full stun combo, I'm at full HP, so you got to try and use stuff preemptively versus this team. It's so bursty that there's not much you could do. At this point, I kind of want to try and sneak a quick drink there just because this is going to be a mana game. I know that I'm going to need to purge at some point. I understand that, you know, my mana is very, very important. So any opportunity I have to drink, I go for it. A full root into a full hex on Thug behind the pillar, so Nuvos is not able to spell it. I'm just trying to kite this guy for my life. You know, just Earthbind, Earth Grab, run circles around a pillar. Don't really let him do anything. I'm trying to box out Chun here to make sure he can't attack me because it's pretty obvious they want to go me here, right? It's like they have the full one shot. This is meta. We get a fear there. They're both sitting it. Chun didn't want to trinket there because we almost one shot him last time. So, you know, we did an insane job peeling this meta. This is the scariest point in the game for us is them using Nem, Chaos Blades, you know, the Monk Stun. So we're able to peel that really, really well. At this point, I'm thinking, you know what, we're in a really good position right now. You know, by no means is this one-sided. Like, I feel like we could win these games, but it starts to get scarier. So I'm able to Earthen back here. There's the Touch of Death. I think I actually decided to wall this, and normally it's better to wall the Nem Blades, but since he already used Nem Blades, and that's a 2-minute cooldown, walls a minute and a half, I'm able to safely wall that. I didn't need to. I really didn't need to. So it was probably a mistake. I'm just kind of trying to line CDs up a little bit, so it probably was a mistake. I think this ends up getting reversed here, so I got to deal with Mez under a lot of pressure. I'm under a lot of pressure. Full stun here. I'm asking if he could peel for me. I end up trinketing. He restuns me. I get air shield up there, and I get belfed. Almost die without the link there. It's happened so many times. Fake one kick. I still have to fake a second, leap away. Might actually be able to get a cast here, but nope. The roll into kick or flying serpent or whatever it was. I have an Ascendance available. I think I actually just press it here. I just really don't want to fall behind. We're all so low. This is good for mana efficiency. I know it's going to be a long game. And I mean, even with this Ascendance, like how often do you get to cast that much with Ascendance? I'm going to say next to none. You know what I mean? I casted like 2 or 3 heals back to back to back. We're still under a lot of pressure, so I'm pretty happy with how that Ascendance topped my entire team. Probably didn't look like the best Ascendance. There was no CDs up, but I mean, if we're just all so low for so long, it's so easy for him just to pick a target and kill it. They don't have to stick me. So right now, I know they have CDs available. I know they have a one-shot. I throw the Earthen preemptively. You have to be preemptive with this stuff. I have no trinket, so it looks like a really bad Earthen, and it kind of is a really bad Earthen in a sense that they didn't go into it. But that just bought me 10 seconds of me having, you know, trinket being closer to being available, wall being closer to being available, and look what happens here. You know, if they would have did this a few seconds ago, I guarantee you I wall immediately out of this stun. So here comes the wall. If they would have did that 10 seconds ago, I probably would have died. Earthen wasn't going to save me there. They actually in-capped me on the wall, and I'm scared for my fucking life right now. There's 2 kicks available. I'm trying to fake him here. I'm not able to. I think like a full stunner, full in-cap. I'm able to fake that. This guy comes over. He wants to CC me now. I still got to deal with this bullshit. There's Nem. There's Blades. I'm literally at 1% here. There's Dark. There's Rally. I'm still super scared. Monk's feared away right now. I get belfed in the darkness. So Monk wasn't able to kick me. Actually ends up missing his kick on the way in. So, you know, still kind of hanging on for my life. Touch of Death up right now. We're not out of the woods yet. We use Dark. We use Rally. We use Wall. We basically used everything at this point. There's the offensive karma. So now I got to deal with this. I got to dispel that off on a global. You know, Fist of Fury stun once again at essentially 0 HP. I think we do something else here to survive. I'm able to leap away one more time. I still got to deal with a kick. He actually gets in cap, so I'm able to free cast here. There's a triple DR bash. Now I also got to worry about Mez. You see Mez going down a little bit. I got to get a Riptide out on him. Got to do a spread healing a little bit. I'm able to fake kick right there. And I mean, the train is just relentless. Double fake on kick there. I got to get Earth Shield back up one more time. Here it comes, healing waves, because I know I'm going to be Maybe should have went for healing surges there. I'm not 100% sure. Still no kicks available, so we're able to get a gift to the queen. I'm able to trinket this. And, I mean, one more time, literally 1% HP. Botar, you know, fucking call it whatever. And, yeah, now I'm just trying to leap out of line of sight one more time. Finally able to get one more casted heal off. You'd finally think that after, you know, 30 minutes of being fucking trained, I maybe will be on top. But guess again, there's still another kick available. Stun DRs are coming up. I'm trying to do everything I can to get away. I try and actually pre-wall this stun because I have no trinket. And if I get a stun at that point right there, I 100% lose. So once again, might look like the worst wall IDs before CDs. Earthen's down. I actually decided to kite out of it, so it wasn't the best Earthen. Actually, it was kind of almost over, but I mean, look, I just can't get away from these guys at this point. They got momentum, and they literally ride it out for the rest of the game. I have a full stack Ghost Wolf for this once again. Am I able to get out of this one? I'm able to link there even with the fear, so, you know, if I didn't pre-Ghost Wolf that, I would have been absolutely fucked. Starting to get more and more cast off. Ascendance coming up pretty soon here. We'll have to see what we're able to do for it. And then I think this is unfortunately the end. Mez gets full stun. I air shield in
You
there. I
happy
send it.
4
I
months,
Riptide. I don't
my
have
man.
another one. He actually had
This
nether
is
if he got
longer
out of
than
that.
any
And
relationship I have been
I think
in,
that was the
and
turning
I'm a
point right there.
21-year-old.
That was the turning point right
Wanna
there.
go gay for
He
me?
had nether coming out of that, which almost kind of makes me sad that maybe auto blur would have been better. Because if he had blur for that exact situation, he might not even have blur because he was so low for so long. Yeah, I kind of want to look at the final kill here again because I was so happy with how I played this game. I was actually so happy with how we played this game. So for us to kind of like fall a little bit short in this exact situation, I thought like my global usage was so well. I get a gifted queen off here. I have to get a Riptide on him, right? But yeah, I get a Riptide on him. I mean, I felt like I was doing such a good job. Looks like we attacked into Thorns a couple times, but I come out of the stun. I get the air shield up. I immediately ascend its Riptide, and I'm like just spamming it for the next one, but I have no healing. There's 2 kicks available, so I mean, if he gets out of that, can I have dispelled his stun? Maybe that was the play. Oh man, did I fuck up? Was that the play? Was he in a Chaos Nova? He had to have been a Chaos Nova. Oh my god, I probably could dispel his stun there. I probably could have dispelled his stun here. That was the play, huh? Wait, let me fast forward a little bit. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Dispel stun nether? I think he had nether. I'm almost certain he had nether. I could have dispelled stun right there, and then he would have nethered. So yeah, we did fuck up. We did fuck up. There was a fist off that, so that it was just the one global. But honestly, I really thought I was going to keep him alive. I actually didn't think he was going to die there. But yeah, so I mean, that's essentially the whole series versus Chun's team. Just cleave v cleave. Cleave v cleave the entire time. They're really long games. So like I said, I'm really not going to show all of them. And then these games were honestly pretty boring. I'm not going to lie. We were fighting double DH the entire series. We just played Resto Druid, Windwalker DK, because Resto Shaman, Windwalker DK is absolute fucking ball sack into this shit. There's, double interrupt. You just get absolutely annihilated. So this was a pretty straightforward game. I mean, it's Windwalker DK with a Resto Druid, so you're essentially immune to dying. We did end up losing one game, but it was really fucking random. But yeah. With that comp, you never know if your teammates are safe. So yeah. They were really insane series. I mean, like I said, it came down to a 3-2 series versus Chun's team, just cleave. I think those series could go any way, anytime. The first time we played him, we came out, with a 1v1. Second time we played him, we came one game short. So, I mean, it is what it is. This game to me is literally, so way to lose the game. Wait, what? This game is literally like not even worth watching in my opinion. I'm not excited about this at all. It's just literally double DH. It's just kind of them running around trying to one-shot stuff. And I mean, they're not bad. Like, it's not a bad team. It's just like the matchup was literally just boring. I was so dampened at this point, man. You guys can see what time it is, dude. It's 11:30. I've been playing WoW since fucking like 2 p.m. And I'm literally just like, I have no energy. Like, if you recorded volume, I'd just be like, healing you here. Yeah, you're fine. This guy's on me. Like, it was literally, it didn't feel like a tournament at this point, dude. We were super hyped versus Chun's team, dude, and after this, I'm just like, fuck, we have to play another series. Like, kind of just want to lose at this point, just fucking move into my house, but nah. So we're top 8 right now. And we're feeling pretty good about it. If we have to fight Chun's team again, I think we can absolutely win. We got pretty close to beating them multiple times in the series. They got pretty. Obviously, they beat us, so they got pretty close to finishing earlier. It could go either way. Crits, non-crits. It's just melee cleave versus melee cleave. So we got to polish off our melee cleaves a little bit. Unfortunately, we don't really fight melee cleave mirrors too often. There's really not that many high melee cleave teams, and Chun's team hasn't really been in the top 8. This is their first time in it, so yeah. But yeah, these were the games to get us to the top 8. Well, the series. I only showed one game from each match just because it's like they're so long. They're so long. We don't have a fourth because we're actually not allowed to get one. We're locked in for the LAN already at this point. We're not allowed to get one. Your team is the only NA team guaranteed for LAN right now. Yeah, technically, yeah. I would say Super Frogs is like 99% safe, but yeah, we're the only team that's guaranteed LAN 100%. The move needs, I think, Snuts' team to lose their first series. So if Snuts loses his first series, he's out. The move's in. It's kind of weird. So yeah, I'm already dampened just watching these replays. That's why I don't want to show all of them. I've showed all of them before in the past, but they're basically just all repeats. You know what I mean? Look at game 1 and just add multiple games into the series, and it's literally just all repeats. It's not like matchup switch ups or anything. It's all fucking repeats, and they were good though. They were good. And someone actually played Triple Monk, or was no, yeah, there was Triple Monk played in the European tournament. There was Triple Monk playing the European tournament. Could you add them all on YouTube? These will all probably go, all the regular games? No, there's no need. Honestly, I don't want all the games to be shown for specific reasons besides them just being boring, but yeah. They pay for all the guys' flights to land? Blizzard, yeah. Blizzard does for sure. Why not Windwalker DK versus Chun? We ended up Windwalker DKing. And I mean, it was still a tough series. Windwalker DK, we went 2-2 with, basically. We lost the first game. We went 2-2 with Windwalker DK, but they were one game ahead in the series because we lost the first. So, yeah. Triple Monk probably beats Windwalker DH. Windwalker DH? Triple Monk? Maybe. I don't know. We never played Triple Monk. I think there's a lot of stuff that beats Windwalker DH. I mean, we won 2 games as Windwalker DH, or Windwalker DK versus Windwalker DH. Like, I don't think that's a unwinnable matchup. We actually fucked up. We went like Frost in the last game. We were playing Unholy, and we were 2-1 as Unholy, and then we went Frost, thinking we could just change it up a little bit, throw them off, and yeah. Why don't you run Druid and Splice? Because I'm not very good at Druid. I just got to dust it off a little bit. I wasn't planning on playing Druid yesterday, and we ended up losing when I played Shaman, and we know Shaman's bad. Like, if I'm a 10 out of 10 of skill on Shaman and a 6 out of 10 on Resto Druid's better in the matchup versus Chun-Li's team 100%. And, you know, we ended up losing versus Chun's team, and we're going to play Shaman as this team. And they're like, dude, you're good enough on Druid. Just play Druid. And I was like, yeah, are you sure, man? Like, I'm, you know, it's C Druid. And they're like, bro, just play Druid. You're fine. And we ended up playing Druid. So we kind of learned our lesson there. Because, I mean, we were going to play Shaman as these guys, and we literally lose on ladder. Like, we're like probably like 50-50 a Shaman. Mez almost goes down here. Like I said, these games really aren't too exciting. They really aren't too exciting. It's just kind of a bunch of bullshit. Have you ever showed us your games with sound? Nah, I don't want sound to be played in this for many reasons. It's not, yeah. And we ended up killing the monk there. I mean, nothing too exciting. 6-minute game, yeah. Druid's much better. Oh yeah, Druids are insane to DH. 100%. 100%. But yeah. And that's basically it. I mean, that's all I'm gonna show for today. Well, that's all I'm gonna show in general. But yeah. So I missed a couple subs here. Even more now. Yo, Lucid Man, thank you for the 2-month resub, buddy. I appreciate it. Let me get some love in the chat for him. Yo.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you never be